Hey guys, Spitefire H2O here. And since I'm not gonna be playing Peace Walker, I'm gonna do another one of those overview things like where I talk about it. But I really like Peace Walker. It's definitely one of my favorite Metal Gear Solid games. And I'm not gonna go over. I'm gonna go over the general plot of it, like from the from Wiki or Wikipedia. But since I played the game so many times, I'm going to go in more in depth of it. So I really should have, what's it called? I really should have opened it up first. But you're playing as Big Boss or Naked Snake again, and it's set in 1974 in Costa Rica, and he's made his own mercenary group called Militares Sans Frontieres, Soldiers Without Borders. And Peace Walker had only two different playing modes. You had missions and Mother Base. Missions were like a whole bunch of missions that you do. Let me think. Trying to think of it, how to explain it. The missions were like short segments that you were graded on from like, I'm guessing, F to a S rank, and some were really short. You just basically complete them to progress the story. But general plot of it, I already told that. A mysterious group equipped with the latest weapons, called the Peace Sentinels, has been deployed in Costa Rica. Despite the Peace Sentinels being equipped with firepower equivalent to that of a land army, the Costa Rica government cannot do anything about them because the country's constitution does not allow the creation of an armed force. And the Peace Sentinels' presence threatens to endanger the balance of power between the East and West. Now, main character, of course, is Big Boss. And second in command, Kazuhira Miller, or if you know Metal Gear Solid 1, he was Commander Miller, all that. Let's see, there's a few other main characters that make an appearance. The Sandinista rebel leader Amanda Valenciano Libre, and her kid brother Ricardo Chico Valenciano Libre. Paz Ortega Andrade. She's a university student. Otacon's future father, Dr. Huey Emmerich. And French ornithologist Cecile Cosima Caminades. The main antagonists, Hot Coldman, who's CIA Central America Station Chief, and Ramon Galvez Mena, who is the quote-unquote teacher of Paz. And Dr. Strangelove who is sort of a major antagonist. Let's see, okay. Now we'll go on with the story. 4 years after the events of the San Jeronimo incident, Big Boss, who prefers his original title Snake, and Kaz Miller have established Militares Sans Frontieres, a small mercenary faction on the Colombian coast. They are approached by Ramon Galvez Mena, a professor at the University of Peace, and his student Paz Ortega Andrade. Galvez attempts to hire MSF to investigate an army that has discreetly occupied parts of Costa Rica. Snake refuses, identifying Galvez as a KGB agent, but is convinced when Paz plays a recording of the boss. When Snake arrives in Costa Rica, he begins to suspect that the mysterious army has brought nuclear weapons with them. Enlisting the help of the Sandinista Liberation Army, he tracked his shipment to a research facility deep in the mountains. His suspicions are confirmed when he witnesses Hot Coldman, a senior CIA agent, announce his intentions to fire a live nuclear weapon as part of the project codenamed Peace Walker, a failed deadly nuclear tank. Snake reveals himself to Huey Emmerich, one of Peace Walker's designers, who agrees to help him stop Coldman. Following Huey's instructions, Snake ventures deeper into Costa Rica, searching for Dr. Strangelove, the designer of Peace Walker's artificial intelligence systems. He discovers that Strangelove has based Peace Walker's primary control systems on the boss's personality. She demands to know whether the boss genuinely defected to the Soviet Union or if she died on a mission that was covered up, going so far as to torture Snake for the information. Which I'm partially glad that I didn't have to play through that again, because that's even worse button smashing. Snake escapes custody and attempts in vain to destroy Peace Walker, a quadrupedal nuclear launch platform. He chases Peace Walker across the Nicaraguan border to an American airbase on the shores of Lake Cochabamba. Discovering that the base has been occupied by Soviet soldiers, Snake infiltrates the facility to confront Coldman. Coldman reveals the purpose of Peace Walker. He believes that nuclear deterrence is a flawed theory, relying on humans to retaliate in the events of a nuclear exchange, whom he believes to be unwilling to destroy their own race. As an impartial artificial intelligence, Peace Walker would guarantee retaliation, and Coldman intends to fire a warhead to prove it. The facility is overrun by Soviet soldiers led by Galvez, now known as Vladimir Zadornov. Zadornov intends to hijack Peace Walker for the Soviet Union, but the standoff is broken by the arrival of MSF and the Sandinistas, giving Snake enough time to destroy Peace Walker. In the aftermath of the battle, Zadornov is captured and Coldman is mortally wounded. In his dying moments, Coldman activates Peace Walker's data uplink, convincing NORAD that the United States is about to be hit by a Soviet nuclear strike. Snake contacts NORAD and tries to convince them to stand down, but senior members of the armed forces refuse and plan to retaliate. With a nuclear strike imminent, the boss's personality takes control of Peace Walker's damaged artificial intelligence and drowns Peace Walker in the lake, severing the connection and ending the threat. Sometime later, Zadornov repeatedly escapes from MSF, arousing Snake's suspicions that someone has betrayed them. Paz reveals herself to be the traitor, using Zadornov's escapes to seize control of Metal Gear Zeke, a walking tank designed by Huey to act as MSF's deterrent against foreign intervention. Acting as an agent of Major Zero, now using the name Cypher, Paz issues Snake an ultimatum: surrender MSF to Cypher and become his deterrent, or else she will fire a nuclear warhead on America, at which point they will be branded a nuclear-equipped extremist cult, and the world will unite in their pursuit of MSF. Snake prevents the launch by crippling Zeke, and Paz is thrown into the ocean. In the aftermath, Snake reconciles with his memory of the boss and accepts the title of Big Boss as he rallies the soldiers of MSF to prepare for a fight for their survival, declaring them to be living in outer heaven. Now that's pretty much the entire plot of it. Its entire story too. But the gameplay was similar to Metal Gear Solid 4, where you could crouch walk and had over-shoulder view. There was no first person, and you couldn't go prone and crawl. You could go prone to hide, but you couldn't crawl while doing it. You used the Fulton recovery system to get troops and expand your mother base. Yeah. I mentioned the over-shoulder view, and the CQC was pretty cool because you could like chain knockdowns together if people are close enough. There's also a variety of extra ops that you could do, and a few little secrets like tie-ins to Monster Hunter. Not really much else to say. After all, that's pretty much the entire thing. I've covered most everything. Oh yeah, you could do a co-op mode. which with up to 4 people. Of course, that's only ad hoc though, so you'd be in the same vicinity. The HD remake you can go online, but there's also a multiplayer mode which I never really got to play. It had 6 players though, which is pretty cool. That's pretty much it. Nothing else to really go over by it. This one was actually produced, designed, and directed by Kojima. That's pretty much it. So, oh yeah, this is the first title to alter the traditional tagline "Tactical Espionage Action" to Tactical Espionage Operations. So, oh then, I wonder how long this has been. Oh, okay, that's good enough time. But, hey, if you guys enjoy me doing these talks, and telling about storylines and all that, let me know in the comments, and I will do more of them if people like them. If not, then oh well. But I'll see you guys in the next video that I make, which will, depending on the time, will probably be tonight. So, talk to you guys later. Bye.